Well, hello there. There it is. I love it, like how the visuals appear for a split second when you change scenes. My hair is really fluffy. I literally washed it today, but the way it's dried, it's just gone. Poof. I suppose it's quite warm in this room. How are we all doing today? Welcome on in. I see a first-time chatter in Ogre Boy. How are you doing? Hello, Marison. Hello, Pago. Lovely to see you, as always. We're starting up a new playthrough today. We're going to be playing Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive. And it's Drifting Light. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm just going to tweak this a little bit. There we go. So, yeah, Tex Murphy, we played... That song just ends, apparently. Okay. We played Under a Killing Moon a couple of years ago, and as you can see by the Rook Look emote, there were a lot of parts of that game we loved, and I really enjoyed Under a Killing Moon, which made me eager to play more Tex Murphy. So for Game Blast 25, I put down the Pandora Directive as a playthrough, and I'm only just getting around to it. We're getting a lot of playthroughs knocked out the way, and this is the next one I wanted to do. I posted a thing in my Discord, but I'm going to recap it briefly here as the kind of what I'm calling the cycle for streams. And hello, Ninja Zombie. How are you doing? Welcome on in. So the way I'm considering getting through all the playthroughs I want to get through. Let me bring up the post here just so I can explain it a bit better. So, essentially, it's going to be a cycle of 4 games when I'm doing playthroughs. The first 2 in that cycle are ones that I'm crossing off the list for Game Blast. And then the third of which is going to be another Game Blast thing, which I said I would do, which is a full Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 playing as Simon the Sorcerer. I started that back in 2024, and I haven't done any more episodes of it yet. But I need to do it. I want to do it. But it's a long game. It is a long playthrough. And I thought, what is the best way for me to do a long playthrough? And I thought, I'm going to break it up into chunks of 5. Chunks of 5 episodes. So... basically, you got to have Game Blast playthrough, and then you're going to have 5 episodes of Baldur's Gate 3, and then in the 4th slot, I'm going to do something that's not related to anything, just to keep things fresh and just to kind of cross things off my backlog. And in the current sort of cycle of streaming playthroughs, we're currently in the 2nd Game Blast one. So we had Grey Matter, we're doing Tex Murphy, we're going to do, after I've done Tex Murphy, I'm going to do episodes 2 through 5 of Baldur's Gate 3, Dark Urge of Simon, and then in the 4th slot is going to be a different playthrough, which I have posted under a spoiler tag in the Stream Updates channel, if you want to know it. If you want to keep it a surprise for when I get there, that's on you. I'm not going to say it on stream, but if you want to know what it is, you can see it. Bit worn out, but I managed to do some writing editing today. Nice. That sounds really productive. Very nice, Maris. I was like, hello, Cat. I see you sneaking in. A bit biased with Tex Murphy because I got into puzzle gaming just as the Tesla Effect came out. I remember playing the demo for Tesla Effect, and I haven't played the full game. I have it. I probably will stream it at some point. But like I wanted to get through the Pandora Directive first. I was thinking you don't. Yeah, I it might not be Thursday. I don't know. There may be the occasional Thursday. It really depends on my schedule because I stream whenever I have days off, and I don't necessarily know when they're gonna be. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's also a good point. I'll get into that in a moment. I see a 35 stream streak from Pago. That's a hefty streak. Very nice. So I'm streaming today. I don't think I'll be streaming in the next couple of days, but if I feel up to it, I might. We'll see. And However, I am off for 4 days this week, but 2 of those days are going to be dedicated to a trip for me and my wife because it is our wedding anniversary on Monday, aka tomorrow. So, you know, we'll have been married 2 years as of tomorrow. So we're going on a little trip. Just going up to a little place and just spending a night there. It's just going to be really nice. But that also means I'm not streaming either of those 2 days. So it'll be the back end of the week that you see more streams, because I'm going to be spending a nice time with my wife. That's what I'm gonna do. I know it's already been 2 years. It's crazy. It's flown by, and I couldn't be happier. But to move away from the sickly sweetness, gosh, we have a lot of Sam & Max music on this playlist right now, don't we? May the bathroom clown not emerge today. Thank you for bringing that back up. That's it's a good memory. Do I have anything else to add? I've gone through the stuff with my streaming schedule. I've gone through what's going on this week. I think that's good. I think we've got it covered. Yeah. So yeah, we're playing the Pandora Directive today. I tell you what I will show you. I'll see if I can get it to work. Do I have a scene set up where I can just show you this real quick? I posted this on my Discord, but it made me laugh. For whatever reason, on the Pandora Directive Steam page, it's part of the Roller Coaster Tycoon franchise sale. Don't know why that is, but I thought it was funny. It's not even on sale. But yeah. Apparently this game is about a UFO crash at Roswell. I'm getting the vibe that there's almost like something X-Files-y about this iteration of Tex Murphy. I don't know. I've heard it's a really good game. I don't know what to expect. But we're going to get into it today. We're going to do a full stream of it. I'm really excited. Let's pause the Sam & Max music. Right, so we'll need to go to here. Also, my Mix It Up should be on here. So if you want to do the Lara No, it should work this time. Because I messed it up last time because I didn't put it on the right layer. But now it should work. You should... No. Again, I do wonder how much of a mistake the Lara No point reward is. I may need to tweak some volume. We'll have a little... Pull this down a little bit. That should be alright. So if you didn't... Was there another no? I think it got... The no got buried. Don't know if I heard it. I saw it. Yeah, was that one silent? Did that not... That should have worked fine. I don't... If there are issues with it, I don't understand why they happen. Actually, I could look at the... Is there like a thing where it tells me? Do I have like a log? I don't know how to find the log. Dashboard? That's not what I want. All right, I'm leaving him. You're just silently judging. Yeah, apparently. Okay, so as I was saying, if you don't remember what the previous Tex Murphy games were like, they are very unusual as adventure games. Yes, they use FMV. That's one thing that's slightly unusual about them. FMV kind of has a reputation for not being good in adventure games, but I assure you, there are good FMV adventure games. Another one I actually have lined up to play at some point on the channel, Gabriel Knight 2, one of my all-time favorites. But Tex Murphy always does a kind of a good job with them because there's a little bit of like a sort of comedic, tongue-in-cheek tone with these games. Even though the stories do have a serious vibe, there's an element of silliness that they lean into to not take themselves too seriously. Could I just cut the line there? It's true. But yeah, and what's also unusual about Tex Murphy, at least from Under a Killing Moon onwards, is the actual gameplay segments, they are 3D. So you're in a 3D environment walking around, but the cutscenes are FMV. It's a really interesting combination. I really liked it in Under Killing Moon, and I'm excited to play more. It's been such a long time since we met Cox, and it has been like a long time. Yeah, God. Honestly, the years have flown by since the last CoxCon. That was the last CoxCon was 2019, I think. I miss CoxCon. Some of us, quite a lot of us actually go to UK Games Expo now. So if you're having an itch for that, we would highly recommend UK Games Expo. It's a lot of fun. So much has changed. I'm a woman now. That is true for a lot of people I know. I welcome it and congratulations. I'm happy for you. Yeah, get those trans flags in the chat. Yeah, we have a lot of trans friends of the channel, so hell yeah. New game. Let's do it. Actually, do I need to do the intro first? Let's do the intro. Oh my goodness. This is a nice production value. Barry Corbin. Kevin McCarthy, that's a name I recognize. I don't know why, but I do. I'm very eager to see where this story is going. San Francisco, 2043. Also, apparently there was supposed to be a remaster of this game, but I'm not sure if it's been shelved. And coming on to that, do you know there's an Under a Killing Moon gets a fan remake? I've heard about the fan remake of Under a Killing Moon, because I was looking into the remaster of this game, which apparently just isn't going ahead anymore, which is a shame because it looked like it was going to be really good. Surprisingly well shot. Let me turn this up slightly in a bit. Don't know how the volume levels are. I guess we'll see when people are speaking. You got a copy of a Tex Murphy game there. Well, now he's definitely gonna wake her. Or maybe not. Well, that'll be why. Well,
You know, I'm turning 30 tomorrow. Did you know that?
Well, happy birthday. You know, I was just thinking you don't look a day over 25.
Liar. I don't know, I've just been feeling very stuck lately. You know, I cannot remember the last time I was surprised by anything. Can you?
The last time I was surprised was by you. Well, you know what I mean, I'm just surprised that we're able to stay good friends.
I've been thinking about moving. Maybe Phoenix. I've got an old college friend that lives down there, and she says it's nice. I think the change would do me good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you'll love it down there, because there's square dancing and 10-gallon hats and armadillo hunting.
And macho yokels with names like Tex?
Okay, that's yours.
So tell me, what do you think? You think I should go or not?
Well, you know, Arizona may seem like a much more exciting place than San Francisco, but it's dangerous down there. At least around here, you got your friends checking out for you.
It's dangerous everywhere. I mean, especially here. I mean, did you hear about that co-ed? Someone murdered her in her own bedroom.
I didn't hear about that. Who killed her?
Well, the newspaper said it might be a serial killer. They gave him some kind of crazy name. I don't know, I can't remember what they called him.
Well, doesn't that stuff scare you? I mean, I'm a tough guy, and it scares me.
I appreciate your concern, Tex, but I have been fine on my own for a long time.
I do like the lighting.
Looks like the rain's letting up. I'm going home.
Got a big date?
Oh, yeah. Cary Grant and a pint of Haagen-Dazs.
Ooh.
Hold me down. See you later.
What a schmuck.
What?
Chelsea was giving you opportunities all evening and you blew every one of them. The son PI you are. Well, you wouldn't know a clue if it walked up and punched you in the face.
Is that Rook?
Listen, all I know is, every time I try and ask her out, she turns me down.
I will turn it up. Give me a second.
Distinguished gentleman in the corner.
You bought me a drink?
He bought you a bourbon.
Hey, at least you got somebody, Tex. Or maybe he wants you to take on a case.
Oh, good evening, good evening. Gordon Fitzpatrick is my name. Please sit down, sir. You know, I am not in the habit of eavesdropping, but I do believe I heard someone say that you were a private detective.
That's right. I'm a licensed private investigator.
Oh, delightful. It's a pleasure indeed to meet you, and your name?
Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Tex Murphy. Well. This is fine. Now listen, let me ask you this, Mr. Tex Murphy. Have you in your work ever had the occasion to seek for a missing person?
Sure. I can do that.
Well, then perhaps we could do some business.
I think we can work something out. My office is just around the corner, the Ritz Hotel.
Why don't we go there?
He is rather flirtatious, isn't he?
I like your office. Oh, yes, the ambiance is very authentic. Reminds me of those, those old detective stories that I used to watch when I was a kid. I'm sure that at any moment, Sam Spade is going to come marching through that door, but then who needs Sam Spade when I've got Tex Murphy standing in front of me? Did you always want to be a private eye?
As far back as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have a seat, Mr.
Thank you.
Fitzpatrick? Yeah? While all the other kids were logged on to Sesame Street Interactive, I was reading Hammett.
Sesame Street
It must
Interactive.
be quite an exciting life.
Oh, it's got its moments. Don't get me wrong, it's not like the movies. It sure as hell doesn't pay very well. But it suits me. So what can I do for you, Mr. Fitzpatrick?
Well, I'm trying to find an old acquaintance of mine, Thomas Malloy, Dr. Thomas Malloy. The last official address for him that I have is the Ritz Hotel. Now, do you happen to know him?
Can't say that I do.
Well, it's very important that I find him. You know, let me give you a little background. For many years, I was a research scientist and I worked alongside Dr. Malloy. But about 20 years ago, maybe, I guess something like that, our paths diverged and I lost touch with him and he with me. And then very recently, I saw a photograph of him in a local newspaper. Now, it's a strange thing how time is such a natural equalizer, makes us appreciate the faces from one's past. At any rate, the older gentleman in that photograph is Dr. Malloy. And I contacted the newspaper to find out where the photograph had been taken. It was at the San Francisco Technical University. Well, I hiked right out there, got to the campus, and decided to look the man up and surprise him. Even with that photograph, no one recognized him, no one knew his name. But then I received a strange phone call from a young woman named Sandra. The man I knew as Thomas Malloy, she knew as Tyson Matthews. She seemed quite uncomfortable talking on the vid phone, so I suggested we meet. She never showed up for that appointment.
You never heard from her again?
You know, it's strange. But this simple, whimsical wish of mine to get together with my old friend has materialized into, I don't know, I feel a sense of impending doom. I fear for the young woman, and I fear for my friend, Dr. Malloy.
It sounds interesting. I think I can look into this for you.
Thank you. Now, you'll have to refresh my memory. How much is
That was
your fee?
also
How does it
muted.
work?
What the heck?
I charge $500 a day.
Of course.
Oh my god, I know why.
Plus expenses.
Naturally.
Okay, it should work now, sorry. I accidentally muted Mix It Up somehow.
Be enough to get you started.
I think I must have misclicked when I was altering the volume of the game.
Here somewhere. There you go. I can be reached at that number.
I'll be in touch.
I feel we're off to a good start.
All right, Mr. Fitzpatrick.
No.
There it is.
No.
Yep.
First cash I've had in months. $4,000. I owe Louis $200, and Rook says I owe him $300. But there should be plenty left over. Yes, sir. Things are definitely looking up.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, Tex. Rook mention. Okay, well, that is the intro. That was quite a long intro. Scarfulu. Okay. Do we should play the entertainment level or the game players level? We recommend that everyone except experienced game players select the entertainment level for the first time through. There are hints available in this level as well as an option to bypass the more difficult puzzles for further game system. The game players level is very challenging and should be selected only by experienced game players or by players who have already gone through the entertainment level. There are no hints available, but instead of 1,500 puzzle points, there are 4,000. In addition, there are bonus locations and puzzles. Now, both levels have narrative paths through the story, leading to a total of 7 combined endings. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, everyone except experienced game players. So is it saying I should go through entertainment first? First time through? I actually don't know. I might actually look up and see what the recommendation is for this. Because I don't know the answer. Oh god. Phone is catching up with notifications. Tex Murphy. Am I a real gamer boy? I don't know. I don't know if the Pandora Directive. Entertainment or game player. Okay. Right, here we go. First play through on the easier one, then play, if you want to do a replay, play the harder one. I think I might just go to the entertainment one. I don't think it'll be too much of a difference. Okay. The story can...
I'm a big boy now.
Apparently not. The story could move along 3 different paths to a total of 7 combined endings. To play, Mission Street, be thoughtful, kind, and choose the high road. Lombard Street, stay neutral and perhaps a little naive. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, be antagonistic and selfish. So these are like, I guess, because in the previous game you had different sort of dialogue options. I guess they call them Mission, Lombard, and Boulevard. The Green Day path, exactly. Tutorial how to use the virtual world engine. Okay, I mean, I think we know how that works. Oh, this is the intro again. But we've already seen it.
Fitzpatrick didn't give me much to go on. Just the newspaper photo of Malloy and the fact that Malloy stayed here at the Ritz. Then there's that girl Fitzpatrick referred to, Sandra. Maybe I can track her down. First I need to find out which apartment Malloy was staying in and then get into it. That means I gotta deal with Nilo, my landlord. It's the second week of April and I'm a little late on my February rent payment.
Okay. How do you move around in here again? It's a good question. Oh,
Well, that won't work.
Does it not move? I might actually have to look at a tutorial. Okay, spacebar to walk around. That was it. I remember now. Can I look up and down as well? Yeah, I remember this being a thing.
Amazingly enough, this space-age cabinet came folded into a packet the size of a Triscuit. This is the certificate and a copy of the check the Mutant League gave me after my last case. I used the cash to expand my office, buy some furniture, and pay off my debts. That left me with $4.12.
What is this zebra here?
My parents found this in the attic and sent it to me. I remember the pastoral days of my early youth, riding on my trusty Mount Striper, chasing bank robbers and horse thieves. And all that came to an end one summer afternoon during an electrical storm. The lightning struck a transformer near our home, creating a tremendous power surge.
Well
It was
then.
after the accident that my brothers and sisters started calling me Tex. Whenever I asked them, they'd just laugh and wink at each other. I never did find out about that nickname.
Oh, God.
It's my own little attempt at creative horticulture.
Anything interesting in here?
The headboard keeps me from hitting my skull on the wall.
What's to stop you from hitting your skull on the headboard? What the hell's this thing?
The guy who sold me this hormonotron said it would make women obsolete in my life. But I can't get it to work.
I see. A hormonotron. Oh, this is that's the door to get out. Okay. I didn't want to leave just yet. I do want to see what's in here though. Ah, this is my office. Okay. Could we access Tex's bedroom before, or was that just not a place before? It may not have been a place. It's been a moment.
I got this from my grandpa, Audie Murphy. It was signed by Richie Havens. Grandpa said he was the original singing detective. I haven't played my phonograph since it destroyed the A-side on my Bill Shatner Sings the Blues LP.
The latest in HRT technology. Perhaps it is, yeah. Let me have a quick look at this. Config. Just want to see what the controls are. Oh my goodness. All these. Blimey. No sensitivity. There's a way to look up and down. I just don't know what it is. Is it? Do I have to press F7? No, I think it just changes. Okay. I think I got the music caught in a loop. It now sounds very ominous. All right, well, is that like a little crack in the wall? No, it's fine. Let's just go outside. Let's just try and head to make some progress.
I should probably stop by the newsstand and see if Chelsea's upset with me about last night. I've been trying to get her to go out with me for years now, and just when I think I might be getting somewhere, I stick my big foot in my mouth. Well, now I got some money, and maybe she'll give me another chance to let me take her out to dinner.
I've been meaning to check out Hotel Dusk, actually. That might be something I play on here at some point. I've heard it's good.
Hi, Tex.
Attempt an apology. Insensitive but cheerful. Pretend nothing's wrong. We can attempt an apology.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night.
Is that so? Why?
Orthopedic humor. Try to get her to smile. Turn the tables. Try to get her to smile.
Playing hard to get, huh? Okay. I'll play your little game.
I'm not in the mood, Tex. You know, this is not a game to me. I have a lot of big decisions to make, and maybe I need to get away to make them.
Play the fool, half serious threat, or try to be thoughtful for once. We could certainly try.
Hey, everybody needs some space sometimes. Go if you have to, but I'll be waiting when you get back.
Thanks, Tex. I'll keep that in mind. So what's up?
A set of date making 101, a sly invitation to dinner, or find a loophole. Do a sly invitation.
Well, I got a bunch of cash, but I've got nothing to do with it. I figured I'd go out to dinner tonight, but I hate to eat alone. Are you interested?
What, like a date?
Describe a dream date, plead shamelessly, or play down the date aspect. Yeah, let's just go with yeah, why not?
Well, sure, dinner, a movie, maybe a trip up to my swinging bachelor pad for some strip parcheesi.
Well, maybe another
I know
strip
you're just trying to be
parcheesi.
nice.
Innocent suggestion?
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right. You know, Tex, I haven't really been myself lately, and I really appreciate you looking out for me.
Hey, this is gonna be my pleasure.
Hey, you back? How's
So
it
what are you in
going?
the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Sounds promising.
You talked me into it, Miss Bando.
Oh, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring? Red or white?
You better bring both.
Wow. All right. You nailed it.
Finally. After years of relentless pursuit, Chelsea's inviting me over to her apartment for dinner. Oh man, the possibilities are making me woozy. Okay, snap out of it, Murphy, and let's get back to work here. Maybe I should head over to the Ritz and see if Nilo's at the front desk. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hold it right there, you sneaking piece of slop.
Hey, whoa. Let's play it cool.
Calm down, Nilo. I'm not going anywhere.
Damn straight you ain't. Where's my money? You owe me 3 months back rent, pukehead.
Pukehead?
Strolling in here like some kind of sunbeam from heaven. Cough
Wow.
it up.
All right, all right. Is it $500?
I guess you don't count so good. You owe me $2,100.
Well, there you go. There you go. Wow, we manifested a cigar.
Ah, that's more like it.
Now maybe you can answer a few questions for me.
No comprendi.
All right.
I said I can use your help.
That's not what I expected to happen
I
when
heard
I.
what you said.
Okay, sure.
It's just my meter ran out. Of course, your C note.
How much? Jesus. All right.
So, what's on your mind?
Okay. Ask about Thomas Malloy.
Never heard of him.
Great. Thanks.
I ain't familiar with that name.
Great.
Recognize the man in this photo?
Yeah, I seen him before.
What can you tell me about it?
He used to stay here. Gone now.
Which room did he stay in?
Hey,
What name did he use when he signed in?
Matthews. Tyson Matthews.
Asking about Capri Sun corn.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
We only stayed here a couple of weeks. Paid up front for 2 months. But he's too late to get a refund.
Oh, refunds, huh?
What are you asking about me for? Want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe.
Nope. Ah, nicest guy on the street. Me and him, we talk the same language.
Money?
I'd like to wipe the smile off that fat guy's face. But he ain't a bad cook.
What's your deal, man?
I got a few things I'd like to teach that Chelsea. If you know what I mean.
No, please do elaborate. What do you mean?
Look, as long as you pay the rent, I don't care if you're the Queen of freaking England.
All right. Well, thanks for the good chat, Nilo.
Apartment A is through the door by Nilo's desk and up the stairs. Nilo's had a hard time keeping tenants, so Malloy was probably the last person to stay in the room. Hopefully I'll find a lead once I get inside.
Okay, then. I like his little sprite here. Ooh, a vending machine.
Nilo hasn't had this vending machine stocked since I moved in. It'd probably cost money.
This implying that the Queen of England is immortal. Maybe in this universe, yeah. Oh. I got a thing.
Sheesh.
Oh,
this sandwich
no.
is about as fresh as Nilo's undershirt.
Oh. Nasty. Buddy, you should get that replaced. All right. Well. Okay. We need to be an A. Which is this one.
It's all locked up.
Ah.
What a scumbag. Nilo knew I couldn't get into the apartment without the code. Now he'll probably want to charge me a few $100 for it. At this rate, I'm gonna be broke again in a hurry.
This guy. Maybe there's something I can do for him, you know?
What do you want? I'm busy here.
Ask for your money's worth.
There's something I forgot to ask you. I figure I paid you enough already, so you owe me.
Well, you figured wrong. You're off by about $500.
No.
Well, I'm not gonna give you another dime. You give me the information or I'll turn that mug of yours into taco meat.
Taco meat.
Okay. On account of my good mood, I won't charge you. Besides, I can't fit any more of your money in my pocket.
Oh, well, that worked. Okay, so code for apartment
Nilo
A.
looks around like he's about to sell some government secret and then lets me take a peek in his special notebook. The code is 4827.
4827. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Well then. What the heck's that about? Day 2. Ladies in waiting. Goodness, we've barely done any investigating. We've already been bonked on the head. Oh no, Brian from Ninja Sex Party killed Tex. How could he? It is Brian. I suppose he would do that.
My head feels like it's full of molasses. Yeah, another swell case for San Francisco's favorite punching bag. I suppose the fact that someone knocked me out must mean I'm on the right track. Whoever hit me did a thorough job. Must have interrupted his search of the apartment. Maybe that means he overlooked something.
Well then. What's this?
Looks like a letter.
Let's get it.
I wonder who this David Wright is. And more importantly, if Malloy's been to his cabin in Oregon.
Dear Thomas, I was delighted to receive your letter after all these years. It sounds as though your work is progressing well. I look forward to having a few of our all-night discussions, just like the old days. You're certainly welcome to stay in my cabin as long as you'd like. It's extremely secluded, a perfect place to get away from prying eyes. I can't meet you for at least a week, but I'll get there when I can. In the meantime, there's a key to the door under the brick by the front steps. I've come across an item I think you'll find quite interesting. I look forward to working out an exchange of information. The cabin is located exactly 8.4 miles south-southwest from a small town in Oregon called Salmonberry. You'll probably need to find a good map. It will be good to see you again, David Wright. Interesting.
An old rusty hot plate. The luxury of hotel living. Look at all those drawers. Look at all. Look at all. Look at all. Look at all those.
Is there anything I can do with the drawers? Oh, okay. Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those drawers. Look at all.
Is there like a... Oh yeah, you can do this, can't you? Is there like an up and down thing? I don't remember. That's Q. Okay. S. A. Oh, okay. If you press D, it looks down. Ah.
Yeah, it's an old photograph.
Right.
Look at all those drawers.
What's this?
Envelope.
Get it. Yes.
Whoever wrote this has worse penmanship than I do. Either that or it's written in some weird language.
Can I, like...
Whoever wrote...
Okay. And then this.
Yeah, looks like a business card.
All right.
This warehouse is just down the street from the Ritz.
All right. Apparently I am looking down now.
No play, bub. I never look at these personally, but I do remember this one. It was the Amazon Woman edition featuring 37 pages of full-color pictures. Nice.
I need to understand this Yeah, I need to understand the way this oh, okay, hold on. That looks up. Is there a way to like reset the view? I guess I'm just looking down now.
Man, what's this? Looks like a scarf.
Okay.
Ooh, this scarf reeks of cheap perfume. I guess Malloy must have had a lady friend in for a visit. And if the lady friend wore this scarf anywhere else in the neighborhood, she'd be pretty hard to forget. Maybe I should show this thing around and see what I can find out.
Fair enough. I don't know if there's anything else I need to look at. Although there is a drawer here. Ah, what's this?
This looks like a pawn ticket of some kind.
Well.
Looks like Rook did some business with Mr.
Yeah.
Malloy. I wonder if Rook could let me redeem this receipt. Who am I kidding? He'll do anything if the price is right.
Anything in the trash?
Nice wastebasket.
Okay, can I open this perhaps? No. Alright, well, I think that's everything I can get from here.
Oh man, Chelsea's gonna kill me. I didn't realize how long I was out. God, almost 16 hours.
Oh, God, no.
Straight through our dinner date. She's never gonna believe me.
I mean, she knows you go through some crazy adventures. It might be okay. I suppose in the meantime, hey, what's up with you? He's probably gonna go, hey, you were hanging out in that room for 16 hours. Fork over some more cash, because technically speaking, you stayed there overnight.
Como está, P-Brain? Must be nice now you don't need to sneak in through the back. So, what do you want? Don't know a thing about it.
Okay. I guess that's everything. Well, nothing else. Okay. Let's see. Is she at the newsstand?
Oh, Chelsea's not at the newsstand. That's strange. I wonder if she's at her apartment.
Oh, no. Well, let's go see Rook, considering we have this,
Rook's been running his pawn shop since sometime before the Eisenhower administration. He's a crusty, mean-spirited little troll who's rumored to have a heart of gold. Yeah, sure. He lets me buy things on credit occasionally, but then he nags me ruthlessly until I pay up. We get along all right, as long as I keep my bills settled.
Hello,
Already,
Rook.
Murphy. And it isn't even lunchtime yet. Or am I still asleep? Having a horrible, horrible nightmare.
Pay Rook a nice compliment.
Say, Rook, is it just my imagination or have you been working out? 'Cause you look great, you little son of a gun.
Oh, Lord. This is a nightmare.
Make Rook's dream come true. Why not?
Here you go, Shorty. I told you I'd pay you back as soon as I got a case, didn't I?
Well, let's
He was
pop the
doing the
champagne
face
and have a
there.
parade. Murphy paid me back.
All right, all right.
I'd love to drink some bubbly with you, Rook, but I'm pretty busy with the case. That's another reason why I stopped by.
Ordinarily, Murphy, I'd tell you what to do with your irritating questions. But after all, you did pay me back. I suppose I can spare you a few moments.
All right, all right. I guess we'll just do this first.
I need to redeem this receipt.
You didn't pawn this.
Well, how much is it? Look, I'm willing to pay extra.
$200. Yep, plus $50 for it not being your receipt.
All right, fine.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
What the hell's this?
So this is the item Malloy pawned. I'm no expert, but this thing looks pretty ancient. Wonder where it came from.
An ancient dagger. Cool. That's interesting. What about this?
I don't want that.
Okay. Can I ask about it, perhaps? I'll talk to him.
Never heard the name in my life. Of course I've heard about it. I just doubt I know any more about it than you. How should I know who that is? I've seen this man before. He came into my pawn shop several weeks ago and pawned an item. If you want to find out what he pawned, I suggest you find him and ask him. That's the name of the man whose pawn receipt you brought in. Nilo's run the Ritz for years. He's a pig. But at least he pays cash when he buys something from me. Never heard the name in my life. You know enough about me. Louis' a good man. He seems to like you quite a bit. I can't figure out for the life of me why. Oh, Chelsea. If I were a younger man, you wouldn't have a chance with her.
All right, buddy.
Now, I'll admit you have some skills as a PI. It's your social skills that need desperate help.
That's valid. Well, anything about this?
I don't want that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Let's go to Chandler Avenue. What else did we get here? So this is something we need to investigate, actually.
This warehouse is just down the street from the Ritz.
We can have a look at that. There it is. I remember this warehouse.
It's all locked up.
Of course it is. What's this say?
A sermon on the joys of not eating meat, to be delivered by Reverend Gary. Okay.
All right. Cool. That's great, Reverend Gary. Is that something I can... Do you want to climb the ladder? Yes, maybe. Maybe we can... Ooh. Yep, these are sure are some sewers.
I think I'll let that box float right where it is.
Ooh, good. Is that the one I came down? Yeah, the colors are really nice in this game. Oh, that's the one I came through. Okay, fair enough. I got a little turned around. Okay. Okay, so the one we just went down, there's a box in front of. Let's go down this way then. All right. Yes, climb the ladder. This is... Oh, this is the alley behind Rook's shop, I think.
This is the back door to Rook's
Yeah,
farm.
I remember. I don't think there's anything interesting here, but I remember this, yeah. Yeah. No sensitivity can be a little awkward at times. Where's the way back down? Is that not it? Ah, okay. Interesting. So we've got a little sewer system we can use to travel. Is that anything? No. I think it's just a wall. And then I think if we go straight down... it should lead us somewhere interesting, perhaps? Missed these crusty graphics lovingly, yeah.
A playbub. Oh, gross. This magazine is filthy. I'll never get all the sewage off it.
Great. A sewage-covered Playbubba magazine. Well, it doesn't seem like there's a way into the Acme warehouse via this. So I'm gonna check the back alley again, because maybe there's something I missed there. Climb the ladder. Can I climb this, maybe?
Louis uses a rain gutter just like this one whenever he brews a pot of his special Armageddon blend.
Is the bum still there?
Ah, Clint's old studio apartment. I wonder if it's for rent.
Yeah, maybe he's not there anymore. Okay. I remember that shop as well. Maybe we should go see Louis.
The Brew and Stew, Louis' diner, is more of a home to me than my place at the Ritz. Louis' probably my best friend if I have one. He's always making sure I get enough to eat, and he runs me tabs for months at a time. My current debt is up to $200. But with the smell of fresh coffee and Louis' special home cooking, the Brew and Stew always has the welcome sign turned on.
Life! I noticed you talking to that older gentleman last night. I bet Rook $20 that he hired you to do some work for him.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm happy to report that Rook owes you $20. Though I'm sure he's going to be real happy about paying off the bet.
I think Rook's only nice to members of the fairer sex, and not too many of them. So I was right. You did get a job.
My client's looking for a friend of his. He's not having too much luck finding him. He gave me a nice advance to see what I could turn up.
Congratulations, Mike. It must be a relief to be working again.
And how?
You said it. It's actually why I came down here. I'm hoping you can help me with the lead.
All right, take this, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I remember this scarf. And the perfume on it. Young, blonde girl. Came in here a while ago.
What about this?
No thanks.
What about this?
No thanks.
Okay. What about this?
Well, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say it's written in Yucatec. It's a Mayan language, spoken in southern Mexico.
I didn't expect him to know that, but
I can't
cool.
help you with the translation, though. You know who might be able to help you is Clint. I heard he's quite a world traveler.
Interesting.
You might give it a try.
Hey, couldn't hurt, could it? Anything else I could potentially... You know what? I'll show him this.
This is the guy that was with that young blonde girl who was wearing the nice-smelling scarf.
Well, there we go. Maybe something like this?
No thanks.
No thanks. All right, well, that's interesting though. Let's go with this.
That's the guy in the photo, right? I only saw him the one time. I don't know nothing but English. Not much of that. She was real pretty, though a little heavy on the makeup. I think she said her name was Emily.
British man playing a game with the most American-looking man I've ever seen. Yeah, it's you know. Tex Murphy is a very American name as well.
That warehouse changes owners like partners at a square dance. I guess it's some kind of storage unit now.
For all that one ghoul energy, I could see that.
Oh, I don't know who she is. I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name. I don't like to talk bad about people, so I got nothing to say about Nilo. I just saw him talking to you. That's about it.
Okay.
Rook's just an ordinary son of a gun, but believe it or not, he's pretty soft underneath. What are you asking about me for? I ain't nothing special.
Yes, you are. You're a nice guy, Louis.
Chelsea's the sweetest girl I've ever met. There's nothing I'd like more than to see you two together. You're okay in my book, Mike, no matter what anyone else says.
Thanks, Louis. Okay, well... Didn't this used to be the pizza place?
The Slice of Heaven's been vacant for months. During one of my previous cases, I did a job for the former owner, Francesca Lucido. Helped her get a divorce from her dirtbag husband, and she took him to the cleaners. Last I heard, she was dating some young stud named Julio and renting a condo in Miami Beach.
Good on you, Francesca. Good on you. So we may need to find Clint, although he's not in his usual place. What's that?
I guess this letter didn't quite make it into the mailbox.
What is it then?
Uh-oh. Moral dilemma. To mail or not to mail? That is the question.
I mean, it's going to an orphanage, you know. It's probably
I may regret this the next time I'm eating dog food for breakfast, but right now it feels pretty good.
Yeah. Because if you, I mean, yeah. They probably need it, you know? That's the glories of the vegetarian diet again. Oh, hello.
Oh, the Coco Cabana. I heard that Clint, the local chocolate junkie, opened some kind of business up at Coit Tower.
Well, let's go have a
The Coco
look.
Cabana was just opened by a reformed bum named Clint. I met him during my last case when he was living in a dumpster in an alley behind Rook's pawn shop.
Yeah.
You know, Clint, some men, they just can't wear a toupee. But it looks pretty good on you.
Yeah, and that's what your mom told me right before I slapped the handcuffs on her, like I do every Saturday night.
I was trying to be nice, Clint. I don't know if Tex took the landing, though. Stick up for Mom. Let's try to make it friendly.
Okay, well, I can tell you're just in one of your moods. How about serving me up a nice vanilla Frogurt?
Vanilla's for pansies. The only thing I serve here is pure creamy chocolate. And if that's too strong for you, well, then get lost.
All right, man. A little known scientific fact, sure.
You know, I heard that eating excessive amounts of chocolates can result in hallucinations.
That can't be true.
Yeah, and at the moment, I'm having a vision of a PI being bludgeoned to death with a blender.
All right, all right.
Now. Hey, there's no reason to get violent. Actually, I just came by to ask you a couple of questions.
Well, all right, but make it quick. I don't want you scaring off any of these potential customers.
There's no one here. Well, take this.
Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Ah, how's that?
Well, he says you're quite a world traveler. Tell me what you make of this.
Let's see. Ah, yeah, here it is. The cheese factory is on fire. Hell, I can't read any of that crap. Jesus, I tell Louis I went to Tijuana a couple times, and now what? Suddenly I'm Marco Polo?
All right, geez, fair enough. You want to think about this?
I've seen this scarf before. A girl came by here wearing it.
Cool. Anything want to think about this?
Well, look, I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks.
What about the dagger?
Well, look, I appreciate.
Okay. Let's go back to conversation then.
Nope. Drawing a complete blank. Emily? Yeah, you must be talking about the girl who sings at the Flamingo. She's come by here a couple times with a gigantic guy named Gus Leach.
Gus Leach? That's a new name.
He runs the Fuchsia Flamingo, and he might be Emily's boyfriend. They come by every once in a while and order the bliss on a biscuit. Actually, now that you mention it, the last time those two were here, Leach dropped a key under his seat, and I didn't find it until after they left.
Can I have the key?
I've been meaning to run it down to the Flamingo, but if you're gonna go that way, drop it off for me.
Sure, I'll do that.
Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Oh, that's fine. I
It's a warehouse. What do you want me to say?
I don't know, man.
Don't know a thing about it. Never heard of her.
Excuse me.
Oh, I wish I could help you. Nilo, an open sore on the face of humanity.
All
At one
right.
point, I had to choose between living at the Ritz and living in the dumpster. I took the lesser evil.
Damn.
Totally unfamiliar to
I
me.
apologize. Yeah, I do sneeze loudly. It has been my way for a long time.
That blood-sucking tightwad, he wanted me to pay rent for living in the dumpster outside of his pawn shop.
Funny that, yeah.
That guy's a real gem. Hell of a cook. Chelsea's a nice girl. But whatever happened between us was over long ago. Don't let the torch she still carries for me stand in your way. All right, You brought me a chocolate pie when I was on the skids. I'm indebted to you for the rest of my life. You're a god. Happy?
All right, thanks, bud.
So Emily works at the Flamingo with someone named Gus Leach. Now that I got the key, maybe I should go ahead and pay him a little visit.
Yeah, let's do that. He's a chocolate addict, yeah. Like a Sontaran.
The future Flamingo certainly has the nicest doors on the street.
Can I get in? Is there a way in? Do I have to unlock it? I mean, this doesn't look like a...
Key doesn't seem to work on the front door lock.
Ah.
Maybe I'll have more luck on a side or back door.
Okay. I'm just backing up like I'm piloting, driving a vehicle. It just kind of feel like you're driving with these controls sometimes.
Most of the fences and gates around the neighborhood are more symbolic than utilitarian.
I don't see any of the doors. Unless I'm being daft. Wait, is that a door? Oh, it is. Never mind. Is it like tank control-ish? It's... I'm moving forward with the mouse, like, back and forth. Like, I have to push the mouse up and down to move. So that's why it kind of looks weird as I'm moving. But there's, like, no strafing, so I'm, like... You know... I'm piloting it like that. It's a little odd. There's a dumpster here.
Every time I'm close to a dumpster, I think of the 2 times my ex-wife tried to cook.
Burn. It's a loud dumpster.
It's all locked up.
Not for long, it's not, but what's this?
Looks like a metal rod. Maybe an antenna.
I'll take it. Hi, guys.
Didn't mean to wake you, Emily. I'm sorry. How did you get in here?
Exude Texan charm, curious and rude, hand over the key. Let's play it nice and diplomatic, you know? We've used the key, we've gotten what we need to out of it. Let's just
You recognize this? It's your key. You dropped it down by Coy Tower, but I brought it by just to check and make sure it was the right one.
Well, you're a regular Boy Scout, aren't you?
Certainly am.
What's funny you'd say that, because I used to be a Boy Scout, Troop 77. But now I'm a PI, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What's that smell?
I'm not sure, but my best guess is this is what you're smelling. Oh, it's not mine. Really.
Where'd you get this?
Illustrate.
Well, I found it next door at the Ritz. That's where I live, and I've been trying to find out who it belongs to.
I'll make sure it gets to the right person. Now, why don't you run along before I call the cops?
You haven't been very helpful.
I'm not sure, but I think Mr. Leach and I hit it off pretty darn well. At least he told me what I wanted to know. Emily lives at the Flamingo. Now I'll just have to find another way into the club, get past that big mutant. Maybe Chelsea could help. Seems to me she mentioned having a membership to the club. If she's home, I'll apologize and see if she'll go out for a drink with me. Maybe at the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Okay, well. We're making progress, I think. And we have 75 score. Does Chelsea live at the Ritz? I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I don't make a policy of getting to know my neighbors. The rich... I don't make...
Okay. Those are bedrooms. What's up here? E. Is this mine? It is. Jesus, that was a loud door. What the heck? I don't even find Chelsea. Where does she live?
Bonsoir, dopey. So you just gonna stand there and stare at my beautiful face?
No. You got... No, that's not what I wanted to know. Alright. Maybe does he know anything about Gus Leach? He might. This is a great freeze frame. Can I screenshot that? No? Does that not work? Okay, never mind. I'll get it from the stream.
He runs the Flamingo. One big SOB. I ain't familiar with...
Oh, Chelsea's...
Where is her apartment? So I'm thinking about the... Oh, these apartments?
The slice of heaven's been vacant.
That's the slice of heaven, okay.
I wonder why I never noticed this door here before.
I don't know. This make me feel a little bit nervous. I'm gonna save. Increment, file, and save. No comment. Alright. I think that's saved. Yeah, that's it. Close the panel.
I wonder why I never... Yeah, floors and stairs in here are all pretty dusty. Doesn't look as though anybody's been in here for a while.
Okay.
Some of this trash consists of newspapers dating back to before the war. That's pretty cool. Useless, but cool.
Hey, it's something. Ah. A door. Where is this? Where am I? Oh, okay. Right. It's the... Oh, okay. This leads back to the back streets. Hey, Listy, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive, and actually, maybe she lives at the Golden Gate.
This place has been locked up for months.
Or not. Where does Chelsea live? Old school indeed, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to be. I might go speak to Rook. Maybe Rook can tell me where she lives.
Back again, Murphy. If you're here to ask for another loan, you can forget it.
Ask about Chelsea.
Oh.
No, that's not helpful to me.
Rusty's front door is sealed off with a cop lock. There's no way I can get in without unlocking it.
I actually don't know where I would need to go for this. She must live nearby, because, I mean, this is her newsstand. Travel? Ah, never mind. I have to go that. That's where I go. Oh, travel too. That's it.
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables, there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
I have a feeling things aren't as simple as they seem. I reckon something's happened. Oh, never mind. She's fine.
You're just a little late, aren't you?
Fake a misunderstanding. Head her off at the pass. Go for the ice cream. Go for the ice cream?
That looks pretty good. Can I have a bite?
No. Where were you last night? I can't believe you blew me off.
Try for some pity. Don't mince words. My way or the highway. Don't mince words, I guess.
It's not what you think, Chelsea. I was working on this case and I got jumped by someone. I was out cold the whole time I was supposed to be here.
Oh, I have heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
Yeah.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I was out for like 16 hours.
Why should I believe you?
Establish trust in the relation. That sounds good.
I told you before, Chelsea, I am crazy about you. And I'd do anything to make you crazy about me. I couldn't help not being here last night. But if you're not going to believe me, we might as well call it quits right now. I mean, we'll never get anywhere if you can't take me at my word.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was just really looking forward to seeing you, and well, then you didn't come, and well, I figured you'd changed your mind.
No way. You can feel the bump on my head if you want.
Ooh. Are you okay?
Manly and thirsty. Say resigned to pain.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not like I've never taken a shot to the head before. It's hard to believe my brain still works.
You really shouldn't set yourself up like that.
Yeah, I know.
Manly and thirsty.
But hey, speaking of setups, I think we both need a drink. What do you think about tying one on down at the Fuchsia Flamingo?
I am really not in any shape to go out for a drink. I've been up all night and I am a total wreck. Give me a day or two to recover and, well, we'll start all over.
No.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Pego.
I am sorry that you had a bad night. And I'm even more sorry that I got so mad at you. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo, proudly presents your entertainment.
I fly back home and walk over to the front door of the Flamingo. Luckily, someone other than Leach is checking the memberships. I get a nice older couple to sponsor me, and I'm in like Flynn. Looks like Lucy Love is wearing the scarf I gave to Leach. Nice to meet you, Emily. Now I just gotta figure out how to
very
get a
piercing
movie on
eyes.
time. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I sat down. He's probably wondering how I got in. I better get a move on before he throws me out. As soon as he gives me an opening, I'll see if I can slip upstairs to Emily's apartment.
Yep. Yes, we've established that she's dancing. It's an interesting brooch. Oh, it's over. I thought we were going to go through a whole number there.
Come near me, not scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective, right?
Sure am.
Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here? I've heard you can help people.
Well, I do my best.
You think you can help me?
Well, it depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Well, that explains why she was so scared.
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. That it was just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. It's serious.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it. I was gonna throw it away, but I decided to save it and give it to the police.
Oh, is it a puzzle? We have to put it together?
Calls or messages like this since then?
No. But I feel like someone's watching me.
I'll check that out. By the way, you tell me your real name?
Emily. Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I see you in the Flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Whatever reason, the guy who...
Guess that means the drinks are on you. Night, Leach.
The guy who's playing Gus Leach seems familiar, and I don't know why. Maybe he isn't an actor I know, but maybe he is. Let's have a look. I'll go on to the IMDb page real quick. Day 3. The Black Arrow Killer. That's certainly a name. Alright, let's see. Gus Leach is played by Chris Connors. Yeah, he's not really been in anything. Never mind.
Men are imbeciles, women are erratic. Is this any good?
Well, not really. The guy generalizes too much, and I think all people who generalize are idiots.
Well, I'll have to cross that off my list of things to do.
All right.
So, to what do I owe this pleasant yet entirely unprecedented visit?
Oh, you know how we women are. I've just been thinking things over again.
Defend the male gender. Threaten with booze. Enough already. Threaten with booze. I don't know. Let's do it.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should fetch the bourbon.
Yeah, well, I finally reached a firm decision. I think. Something you said the other day has stuck in my head. You know, you told me that if I left, that you'd still be here when I got back. Did you mean that?
Tex Murphy, Man in Demand. Total Slam. So now I'm just like, what is the actual outcome of choosing this option? I'm going to go with Total Slam.
Yeah. I can't afford to move anywhere nice.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I figured. Look, I just stopped by to let you know that I'm going to Phoenix. See you later, Tex.
Man, I can't decide if Chelsea's really interested or if she just
I
likes
think you're
torture.
just saying the wrong thing all the time,
Either
dude.
way, I think I'll take a nice cool
Yeah, the hat with the
shower and get
bathrobe's a
back to
good
work.
look as well.
Maybe looking at the note Emily gave me last night will help keep my one-track mind off Chelsea.
All right, let's go into our inventory. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go, guys. These rotate at all? I don't know if they do. Okay. So I guess that at least that's something. If they don't rotate, oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay, they definitely don't. I don't think. I've tried right-clicking and all sorts. You already played Strange Jigsaws. I know. This jigsaw isn't that strange, though. I don't think. Oh, it looks like there is stuff upside down. Maybe there is a way to... Is there a way to... Is there a way to rotate anything? I feel like there should be. Because that's definitely sideways as well. Hmm. Okay. Still time for a roller coaster. I mean, this is part of the Roller Coaster Tycoon franchise, according to Steam, so... Yeah. You never know, do you? I'm trying to see if there's like any way to... Oh, here we go. Okay, you press the arrow keys. The arrow keys rotates. That looks like you. Okay, so I'm assuming this is actually a top corner piece. This one I don't know. It is a corner piece, but we don't know which way it goes up. Okay, let's look for another corner piece. Yeah, that looks like it could be one as well, but again, we don't necessarily know which way it goes. And this could go like that. Right, well, this is a lot, isn't it? Okay, this goes along maybe the top? I think maybe if we can try and make the word you. Well, hold on. No, wait, no. I don't think this goes here. I'm going to put this here instead. Let's go with that. And try and find some more straight edges so we can try and make the outsides first. This feels weirdly silent, doesn't it? I reckon... Oh, this is... Okay, that's actually snapping into place when I do that. So that actually might mean it's the right spot for it. Which is interesting. This may take a while. Okay. Oh, I think it's going to be watching you. Ooh, okay, okay, guys. I see some progress. Progress is being made. Come to think of it as well. That looks like it can go there. Hey.
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
I don't know who ate all the donuts. But thank you for the 25 bits. Yeah, buckle up, everybody. This may take some time. Oh, hold on. That looks good. Watching you. So we need to make a Y in some way. I think it'll be a thin piece. A thin piece that makes a Y. Is in fact a donut. I can explain. Why cheat all the donuts? I'm watching. Did that go like there? Like that or something? I think we're making some progress, I think. But then again, I'm clicking this. Actually, it could be a bigger chunk that goes there then. Maybe we should try and get the edge of the... I'm watching YouTube. Oh, that's it. I don't think that's quite right. Okay. Are there any more straight edges? Because a straight edge could go along the top. I don't see any. And there's nothing that would fit. Oh, hold on. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm watching you. Right. Now. Need something curved that fits along there. I'm watching 3 hours of pimple popping on YouTube. Caco Cam! I guess that'll break up the monotony a bit. Maybe this'll help us. No. We need to see if we can find the bottom. Oh, hold on. Oh, well, we've got something here. I'm watching you. That's something. That fits there. And this looks like it goes here. Okay. I'm watching you, S. Stretch. Ooh, my arm just popped. You guys like my shirt, by the way? Girls' night. I like the shirt. It's nice and comfy. Like a big comfy t-shirt. This looks like it could go there, but it doesn't quite fit. What about... see, that doesn't quite fit either. I mean, we're looking for something that fits the I'm to go there. I don't see anything that really looks like it works. Oh! No, never mind. There it is. I'm watching you. And then we need something with a kind of like a slight right angle to it. Or not even a right angle. It's like a... Also appropriate for Easter, since Swedish tradition says witches fly over the mountain to visit the devil. Nice! Yeah, I made it thematic without realizing. I love that. I should probably have like something that's like a... It's probably like some kind of slight diagonal line. That looks like it fits there. Am I crazy? I think it does. Well, we're getting somewhere. I reckon. Like, what goes on top of here, then? Oh, hold on. Oh, ooh. Cheers. Is it like futures? I feel like futures works there as a word. Little by little, we are getting there. Oh, okay. What's that word? Pictures. It could be pictures. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Pictures. That doesn't fit there. This looks like it would go on the bottom somewhere, I think. I don't know where these big bits go. It kind of looks like it works, but it doesn't at the same time. Oh, I did not mean to grab that. I was like, didn't I already do that one? I did. That kind of looks like it goes there, but again, I'm not certain. Oh, but this definitely goes here. I think it's take pictures. I take pictures. Maybe? Ah. Yes. Okay, that goes there. That doesn't quite work. No. But this works here. Okay. And that looks like it goes there. Take pictures. It must be I take pictures. I feel like that's the only... Yeah, okay, here we go. I take pictures. And then there's like a little triangular piece that slots in there. Like, not that. It can't be that. It has to be that. I'm watching you. I take pictures. Okay. Yeah, nearly there. Maybe we can use the sort of more burned areas to figure out the rest of this. Does that work there? That looks like it fits. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out what other word is here. Okay, go like that. I don't know. Okay, we've got a good start on this, but I need to figure out what's going on with the rest. I'm trying to lump all the stuff with writing on it in one area. I might be able to get this. It could be like there. It's kind of a weird spot for it, but I feel like nowhere else really makes sense. Excuse me. For this chunk, so we're gonna pop that there. B. Oh, does this fit somewhere around here? It feels like that goes there. Hmm. B. Betray? Ooh, it could be betray. I can't really get that to fit, though. I don't think this goes here. I feel like this something is like here, you know? Ooh, hold on. Be at. Be at? Oh, that looks like it goes here, maybe. Is that it? Hold on, I guess get this positioned a bit better. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is good. And that goes there. Uh-huh. That goes there. Be afraid. Ah. I'm watching you, I take pictures, be afraid. See, this is something. It's like snapping to there, apparently. Okay. That means that this is completing the B. Be afraid. And that means this definitely goes here. That goes there. This is definitely a bottom corner piece. This goes here. And then this is an... Oh, the black arrow.
Tell me much of anything. Maybe Mac Malden, my contact at SFPD, can shed a little light on it.
All right, we did it, folks. We assembled the letter. Interesting. Let's go to the police station. I remember this guy.
I've known Lieutenant Mac Malden for years, and occasionally
We did it! Woohoo!
Like a few months ago, when I gave Mac a tip on finding Rusty the Clown's body in the funhouse down the street from the Ritz.
Well, as I live and breathe, it isn't Tex Murphy, my little PI pal.
What happened to your arm?
Hey, what's your arm doing in a sling? Isn't it usually your butt?
You're a funny guy, Murphy. You know, I sprained my elbow beating the hell out of a guy just because he reminded me of you.
All right. A little police humor? Why not?
Injured in the line of duty, huh? That must be why they made you Cop of the Month.
Cop of the month. Whoop-de-doo. I got a monogrammed nightstick and an all-you-can-eat dinner at Jolly John's House of Grub. Though I do suppose I owe you one for helping me find Rusty's remains at the funhouse. So what do you want?
Take this.
Take a look at this note.
Damn. Did you get this?
I got it from a client. What can you tell me about it?
You ever hear about the Black Arrow Killer?
It's vaguely familiar, but refresh my memory.
Oh no, you're on your own in this one. You take care of yourself. That's dangerous territory.
All right. What about this? Anything about this?
You can keep that.
Great. What about Malloy?
You can keep that.
And about the picture Malloy?
You can keep that.
What about this black dagger?
You can keep that.
Can I keep this Acme business card?
You can keep that.
Great. Can I keep this photo?
You can keep that.
All right. In that case, I'll ask about things.
Don't know anything about it.
Great.
Most of what I know came from the papers. I know there's a rumor around that the Black Arrow Killer has moved out here.
Okay.
There are a lot of perverts running around these days. We can't keep tabs on all of them. You think I know everyone in this town?
Maybe.
Don't know anything about him.
Okay.
You think I know everyone in this town?
All right.
No can do, Murphy.
Okay.
Can't help you with that.
All right.
You think I know everyone in this town?
Okay.
Don't know anything. You think I know everyone? Don't know any. I met him when we were investigating the pawn shop robberies. Seemed like a decent guy. Louis makes the best chili in town. Unfortunately, doesn't fit in with my new low-fat, high-fiber diet.
Miss FMV Games. Looking forward to the 7th Guest Remake Remaster. I've not played the 7th Guest before. That's actually one that's been on my list for a while. Maybe at some point I'll get around to the 7th Guest. I suppose the remaster, remake, whatever it is, will be a good excuse to get around to it. Maybe. Yeah, that's one of the ones I've not played.
You think I know every... You're not my type, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, thank you very much, Mac. And we'll go back to Chandler Avenue. Ooh. Where do I want to go first? I would like to go... You know what? Let's go to the Bruin Stew. Maybe I can ask some,
Wife, you just missed Chelsea. She stopped in to say goodbye. She's apparently off to Arizona. Is everything okay with you two?
Is there a remaster of Phantasmagoria 2? I didn't know that. That's really cool if so.
I have absolutely no idea. What did Chelsea tell you?
Well, she and I talked for a bit. She's having a rough go of it.
Manly incomprehension.
Well, maybe I'm just not in touch with my feminine side, but what exactly is so rough?
Well, it's part you, part turning 30. I told her everyone goes through a phase like this. I haven't yet. Of course, I'm still young. I'm 58 and I still ain't ready to settle down. Tell me, Mike, you ever been truly in love with someone?
Well, I've always had this thing for Jane Mansfield.
You know what it is, Mike? Chemicals. Up in your brain. We got these chemicals going bananas.
Yeah, when the old dorsal amygdala gets fired up, look out for trouble.
My point is, falling in love don't mean a lot. What's hard is knowing someone real well and still liking them. But that ain't even the hardest thing. The hardest thing is finding someone you can trust. Remember that. Now, I'll get off my soapbox. What can I do for you?
Okay. What do you make of this?
No thanks.
All right.
I remember reading about the Black Arrow Killer. Someone was covering the story in the Bay City Mirror.
Hmm.
You want to find copies of the Black Arrow Killer articles? I throw out all my old papers, but Rook sometimes holds on to his. Keeps him in the alley back of the pawn shop.
Great, that's very helpful.
I've heard talk that a stranger's been seen around the neighborhood for a while now. Of course, a lot of people come and go around here. I don't know anything else about her. Leach is the guy who opened the club. Big fella. Got a real hearty appetite. Clint's done real good for himself. I don't know nothing but...
All right. Okay. Well, that's very helpful. Let's go and look for those newspapers. All right. Is this newspapers? Where can I find newspapers? And I'm not actually playing Abduction either, now that you mention it. I have been getting very into the Myst games recently. Currently on Myst 4, which I don't know how far I am through it, but I'm enjoying it for the most part. Myst 4 is kind of weird. I feel like the controls are a little bit clunky. And I'm not as big a fan of the puzzles, but the story is still enjoyable. I really liked Myst 3. Myst 3 was fun. Actually, I wonder. Can I get to this? I can. And we're going to try Uru. I'll probably give it a go.
Sure looks like this door's painted on.
I guess I can't get to that. That way. Do I have to go around this way? Is this where he keeps his newspapers? Maybe I should just ask about it. That might be a better approach. Just ask Rook.
So, a Chelsea left town, eh? Well, I was wondering how long it'd take before you drive her out of the state.
Okay. Make a move on Rook.
That's why I came by, Rook. I'm feeling very lonely.
Don't bother me, Buster. Ask me questions if you must. But look someplace else for a date.
Oh, no, that's a Rook look right there. Oh God. Okay. Boyfriend. I'm already going out with the hotel guy.
The Mirror is a fine publication. I try to save my copies so they can be recycled. Then the bums come while I'm sleeping and steal them. Probably using them for blankets. I read about the Black Arrow killer in the newspaper, but why are you asking me about him? He was arrested in Nevada some time ago.
Okay.
I've heard that a stranger's been seen lurking around the neighborhood lately. I figured it was just you getting your jollies.
All right. Apparently some people use them. Maybe an ex-bum can give us some,
I heard you're working on some kind of mystery. I'd like to meet the sap that hired you.
Rise above the sarcasm.
You know, I'm in such a good mood. I think I'll just ignore that comment. How about answering a few questions?
Okay. Ask about.
It's a newspaper. Big deal.
All right, but...
Oh, I wish I could help you. Let me think. Nope, I haven't seen a stalker around for weeks. And if you think it's me, then maybe we should just step outside and settle this right now.
Okay, buddy.
That babe is hot. Oh, if that big guy wasn't always hanging around, I'd make mine move in a second.
Sure you would, buddy.
He runs the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Okay. I need to find a stack of newspapers. Maybe it's down here. Maybe it's in like a dumpster somewhere. That's just a magazine. I wonder if any newspapers fallen down here. Maybe I just missed them in the alley, actually.
Man, I haven't seen...
Trash. Trash, trash, trash. In here?
Ah.
No, not Oops, I did not mean to go out. Accidentally slipped through there. See if I can spot these newspapers. Oh, I'm not seeing them. I'm also just seeing garbage. What does that say? Okay. First person point and click random as ice physics. Oh yeah. That's just how it that's just how it goes in this game. Am I 3 int? 3D TV. I think that's what that is. Maybe it's... Is it in like a trash can? Oh.
Man. Seems like I have to go through Rook's garbage at some point in every case I take. What a dirty, rotten job. Wow. Here's an old issue of the Bay City Mirror.
Let's have a look. Who's who in local business? Mutant Coalition announces Mutant Pride. Puppy chews off man's leg. The Black Arrow Killer Strikes Again by Lucia Purnell. What appears to be a carbon copy of the serial murders committed in Arizona and Nevada over the past 2 years, a young woman has been murdered in New San Francisco. Police are not releasing any information at this time, including the name of the victim. This reporter has learned, however, that the evidence was found at the crime scene, which indicates that the Black Arrow Killer has struck again. Reports from several months ago hinted that the police had finally caught the serial murderer in Nevada. This was never confirmed or denied, though this recent tragedy seems to prove that the killer is still on the loose. Oh, excuse me. We will provide all possible information when it becomes available. Godson Sports. Fishing Pros contest winner. Computer Biz Buzz. Movies and Shakers. Bruce Willis, still fit and spry at age 91, is set to star in Die Hard 18. Still alive and kicking. It's unfortunate. Bruce Willis isn't in the best of shape at the moment, is he? Because he's got, is it dementia that he's got? Co-stars include Paul Rubens, who died recently, as the terrorist leader, and Macaulay Culkin as a bitter ex-child star. That could still work. Otherwise, that's kind of sad. I don't think there's anything else interesting here. Did that give us anything else, though?
The garbage can to person ratio is pretty high in this part of the country.
Hey, Cassandra.
I think it's about...
Yeah, don't worry about missing 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't say you've missed a huge amount as of yet. I will summarize. So a guy approaches Tex, an older fella, and is like, I went to see my old friend. It turns out he's disappeared. And there's other people that have disappeared surrounding this guy. So we're investigating that. That's pretty much it. It's linked to something called the Black Arrow Killer, who seems to be killing people in the area. Tex is having trouble with his lady friend Chelsea. It's kind of a will they, won't they kind of thing. Although right now it seems like a very much won't they won't. Can I travel anywhere in San Francisco or North America? Cabin. Oh, the cabin. Forgot about the cabin. I could do that. Let's do that. Sure, why not? I didn't even realize this was an option. It's a good thing we have a flying car. Certainly saves some time.
David Wright's cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. The place appears to be totally abandoned. The door's unlocked, but as soon as I step inside, I sense something wrong. Like I'm just about to open a carton of milk that's been sitting out in the sun too long.
Interesting. I haven't played the games in too long, mainly read the novels. I've read the novel of Under a Killing Moon, actually. Hoping to pick up this one once I've played it as well.
Someone must have been here regularly because no one would have live plants if they weren't going to take care of them. These plants are so dried up, they must have been dead for a while. This must be Mr. Wright, the owner of the cabin.
Interesting painting.
It's an interesting picture. Some sort of ancient temple.
How is it that Tex Murphy always ends up involved with temples in some way? What's this? Something balled up on the floor.
Nice wad of paper.
Another witness to the bizarre events of July 1947 may have been New Mexico Lieutenant Governor Joseph Montoya. According to sources... Actually, I can read it from here. According to those close to Montoya, he visited the military base shortly after the UFO crash, and when speaking to friends soon after, appeared very pale, almost white, shaking, and very, very scared. After consuming half a quart of whiskey, Montoya told friends he had seen 4 little men. He described their size, short, skinny-like, facial features, big eyes, the mouth was real small, like it cut across a piece of wood, and went on to say that one was alive. While these excerpts of conversation are subjective and impossible to authenticate, they are one of thousands that indicate the fact that there was indeed a UFO crash, followed by a massive government cover-up, contributed by AE. Puzzle of the Month. Fill in the grid so there are 4 blue squares, 3 red, 3 white, 3 green, and 3 yellow. No horizontal, vertical, or diagonal row can have more than 1 square of the same color. Okay. Some good news to make up for my late arrival. Scientists recently found the molecular kill switch in Alzheimer's and have unlocked a concrete target to tackle in order to stop the disease. That is good news. Nice to hear.
This tree probably died years ago. Makes quite a conversation piece, though.
Oh, excuse me. I'm going to be getting tired. Jesus. What's that?
The rag's got brown stains all over it. No, that's blood.
Blood. Okay. Ooh, is there something in there?
Interesting. I bet this will run on my computer back at the office.
Okay. What's up here? Ooh, that's an interesting...
Seems like a strange place to hang a painting.
Yeah.
A security keypad.
Hmm.
I guess whatever's behind the door must be important.
Yeah. I have no idea what that could possibly be.
This door's locked, and I don't see a place for a key. Must be hooked up to some type of keyless entry system.
Alright, well, there'll be a code for that somewhere. Is it orange only, or are there more colors than the keypad? Oh gosh, you may be right on that. That's a good point. Did I ever play the FMB game Contradiction? Yes, I did actually.
Interesting.
I didn't mean to look at that. Yes, I really enjoyed that one. It was a few years ago now. Okay, let's have a look at this. No, it is all just one color. Just orange. It was good thinking, actually, that it might have something to do with that one on here. Because it is a 4x4. But, yeah. Perhaps not quite right.
Secure.
Either way, we can come back here. Let's go back to San Francisco. Let's go to our computer. I didn't even know about the newspaper. Fair enough. What's this thing?
I've had this jackknife ever since my Weeblos days.
Oh, a jackknife. I didn't actually grab that before.
Rusty the Clown's Fun Book.
Ah,
The only
right.
pop-up book in existence with a must-be 18 years or older sticker.
Oh, God.
The guy who sold me this said it just might be an unsigned Picasso. It better be, because I paid $30.
I think if there's anything else I can grab here while I'm about.
These Gumby figures took 3rd place in my 7th grade sculpting class.
Cool. All right. Do I have a computer? Is that a picture of Chelsea?
This picture was taken of my ex-wife.
Oh, his
on her
ex-wife.
25th birthday. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Makes me wonder sometimes why we couldn't make it work.
Oh. All right. Okay, then. Yeah, it is annoying when the pictures do that. Do I have a computer about?
Soap on a rope. Grandpa Murphy.
What's that?
The 60-day warranty just ran out on my electronic shop fax machine.
Ah.
Should break down any minute now.
So the cabin didn't explode and there was no one you had to meet there? I mean, not as far as I know. I look at... Hold on. If I check out... which letter was it? I can't even remember. Do I still have it? It should have been Malloy's letter, but I don't think I have it anymore.
Between my wedding ring and this picture of my ex-wife Sylvia, I will never, ever...
All right, buddy. What's this? Oh, this is... Oh, no, that's a... Wait. That's a phone. That's a phone, not a computer. Where's the computer? I have a disc. Could look into the drawers, maybe. The
scanner brings back...
Scanner. I remember having one in the last game. I just don't know where I put it. Wife bad, am I right? Yeah. Tex does have a bit of the old boomer humor.
I haven't played my phone.
Okay, hold on.
Interesting. I bet this will run on my computer back at the office.
He has a computer. Where is his computer? Why does he have this picture as well?
Space Girl Doris. With your own form-fitting airsuit and come-hither smile, I still dream of you and a lunar landing.
All right, buddy. I just want to find your computer. No. Oh. Ah. Okay, there's a room I haven't even been in. Here we go. Searching for CD. Well, if I put the CD in there... Ah! Okay. Now. Okay. Let's take a picture of this so we can keep these rules on hand. Okay. It's puzzling time, folks. So the 4 blue, 3 red, 3 white, 3 green, 3 yellow. No horizontal, vertical, or diagonal row can have more than one square of the same color. Okay, so if I put that there. Interesting. That means that has to go like there. Something like that. Okay. That's not with any of them. That's like not with any of them. It's not with any of them. It's not with any of them. And there's like no diagonals either. Okay. Let's put that there. Put that there. That there. That works. I want that there. That's like that. This is working. Ah, but then the problem is this one. Could be tricky. I guess we'll see, won't we? Oop, leave that there. Hold on. Pop this here. This here. And then, yeah, then we've got an issue, haven't we? Okay. Because then we may actually need... Oh, hold on. If I put the white there... Unless it's counting diagonal rows as these ones as well. Hold on. Move the middle green left. Oh, you're right. Double white diagonal. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't see that. Yes, that's the problem. Can I? Okay, but if I move that to there, then that white's in the way. But if we let's just kind of jiggle things about until it works to some degree. All right, what's wrong with it now? That feels like it's right, though, doesn't it? Which one have I missed? Feels like it works, but I must be missing something. I have to be. Yellow, green, and blue can't be diagonal by 2. Right. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So that can't go there. I could put a green there, but then that one takes that out of the running. And this has got yellow out of place. So move that to there, move that to there. Uh-huh. And green can't go in either of them. That's the issue. Maybe try moving the white to there. That white to there. That to there. And these two yellows are next to each other. Which is problematic. But that... but then these greens are next to each other. And then those yellow... Okay. It's fine. And then there's a lot that's next to each other. You can't have stuff diagonal at all. Okay. Just layer it up over time. If we start from this corner and see what we can do about it, huh? I think if we get those blues in first. Yeah. Let's see if we can get the yellows in. Could go. Nope, I can't go there. Okay. Okay. No, but I can't go there. What are we trying to achieve by doing this puzzle? We are unlocking what's on this disc, I believe. I believe it's a disc. It's like a code to unlock a disc in this puzzle. No horizontal, vertical, or diagonal row can have more than one square of the same color. That's the rules. I'm gonna put that there. Move that out the way. And there's like nowhere else I can put this. At all. Jesus, alright, okay. Right. If I get the blues in first, because there's more of the blues than there are of anything else. Can't go there. Nope, nope. But then that's along there. Maybe there can't be a blue in the corner? I can't go there. That? Okay. So it's not, that doesn't conflict with that. That or that way. This one doesn't conflict that or that way. Doesn't conflict that way or that way. Doesn't conflict that way or that way. Okay, so I think the blues are right. I think the blues have to go something in some way like that. Yeah, blues I think we're good on. And if we put the yellows like that, yeah, they're not conflicting with anything either. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that can't go there. That can't go there at all. But it can go like that, I think. Uh-huh. 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 Ah, but then I think we're going to run into an issue here. Which means we may need to shift this along one. Okay. I could put like a green there. And I'm realizing I'm running into an issue here as well. Okay, but if I do... No, I can't do that. If I do that? That? No, wait. No. Flip the rows of the bottom two yellows. I mean, like that? It could work. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And the white has to go here. Mm-hmm. Green has to go here. White has to go here. Okay. Green has to go here. And then a white. Yes! Okay, we got it. That was an interesting little logic puzzle. And then this is the door, the code for the upstairs door. Wahoo! Yes! 2, 4, 3, 1. Okay. Oh, hang you for the stretch. Let's do. What does next do then? Does that give me anything? Okay. The Maya stand alone among early Mesoamerican cultures, as evidenced in the Dresden Codex, a native book of pictures with explanatory hieroglyphs. Portions of the codex date back thousands of years, and some of the content, such as tables predicting eclipses and tables on the cycles of the planet Venus, are highly scholarly and would have been meaningful only to trained astronomical experts. Their knowledge is even more amazing in light of the fact that all observations of Venus had to be done with the naked eye. The Maya knew with great accuracy the exact solar year, but rather than adjusting their calendar by adding extra days, as we do for leap year, they added a correction formula that indicated how many days away from the correct seasonal position the 365-day calendar was at that particular time. The correction formula revealed an extremely accurate notion of solar phenomena. In fact, the Maya year was more accurate than our present Gregorian year, which was not introduced as the standard calendar in Western civilization until 1582, over 1,000 years later. Michael D. Coe found that the Mayan culture was... Oh, hydration, we'll do that. 1 second. What's that say? I can't make out that word. It appeared on the scene as a band of outsiders with a vastly superior civilization. Where did the outsiders come from? There is nothing we know that relates this culture to any other in the world. None of the artifacts found to date show evidence of Eastern Hemisphere origins. There has been much speculation about the origin of the Maya. One linguistic researcher has pointed out an interesting fact concerning the story of the Tower of Babel in the Old Testament. While the Old Testament was supposedly written well before the Maya flourished, the Mayan Lord Babel, or Babel, means confusion. Moreover, the Mayan expression meaning to speak in confusion is Babel fan. What would the inclusion of Mayan words in the languages of Asia and Europe indicate? Is it possible to conclude that within the Mayan context there existed, in fact, a primitive language from which other world languages are derived? There is every indication that the early Maya were a immense. I think it's a. What is it? I can't make that. I can't make out that word. Where religious people, their energy in worship and in providing the trappings for worship was unflagging. More than this, the religious participation seems to have been the keystone that bound social classes into a cooperative, functioning system. The Mayans' principal deity was undoubtedly Itzamna, the sky god. They believed that he was sent to Earth by Hurabku, the one god. According to most accounts, Itzamna came from the eastern sky. He was known as the great astrologist, lawgiver, and high priest. Mayans also believed there were 4 Chaks, gods who controlled the world from the 4 compass points. Mayan ceremonies were directed towards appeasing many different gods: Hun Ahau, god of death; Ixchel, goddess of the moon; Kulkukan, the deity of the polar star; Kinichahau, the sun god. Mayans also greatly feared solar eclipses, often committing suicide rather than face the wrath of Zulab. Interesting. Well, we have... Actually, I'll just travel. We have the answer to this cabin now. This has been a very interesting mystery so far. Some of it links to Mayans and possibly aliens. And also there's a serial killer. There's a lot going on. It was 2, 4, 3, 1. Ooh. What's in here? Is that a projector?
Whoa, now there's an antique. A real 16mm projector. Desk made out of walnut.
Okay. Anything in the drawers? Okay. Anything about this map?
Looks like a post-war map of Scotland.
Interesting. And some paper on the... Is that like a trap door as well? I feel like I see like a trap door of some kind.
Paper scattered around appears to have fallen off the bookcase.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord. Someone put some good holes in this guy. There's not much left of him, but I don't think this is Malloy, judging by the hair. Looks more like the guy in the photo downstairs. David Wright. The question is, who's responsible for this? And did they get Malloy?
Sorry, Listy. What year did the game take place in? This is a game set in 2043.
Turning this thing on won't do much good without any film.
Ah, okay. So we need some film. What's this then?
It's a reel of 16mm film. This reel looks at least 100 years old.
Let's watch a movie. Aliens!
What is this? There's got to be some sort of practical joke. Wait a second. Whatever that thing is, it just moved.
Alien feet pics, of course.
I think I remember some sort of alien autopsy film from years ago, but that alien was dead. This thing looks alive, but just barely. Seems to be in a lot of pain. Wonder what happened to him.
Is it just a loop? Or is anything gonna happen? All I did was stub my toe. Yes, but we must harvest your tiny alien toes for research purposes. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. He doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
This is kind of spooky.
I wonder if Malloy's disappearance is connected in some way to the contents of this film clip. Military personnel, a live alien? If it wasn't a hoax, this thing could stir things up in a big way. Maybe I shouldn't be getting involved. This is the sort of thing that gets people killed.
Evidently, when you consider the guy literally buried down there. Anything else here that's interesting to...
Paper scattered.
That didn't have anything in, did it? No. Okay. All right, well. I suppose that's that. I don't think there's anything else here that we missed out on, so... let's head back to Chandler. Did I want to talk to Rook about something?
I can't imagine why you don't get as tired of bothering me as I get tired of you coming in here. So what do you want now?
I don't know, man. Maybe just to talk about things.
I remember Lucia Purnell. Quite a strong-willed young woman. She works for the Bay City Mirror and came to interview me right after my shop was broken into. I have her business card here if you want to contact her.
That's very helpful, thank you. Thank you very much, Rook. That's perfect. Purnell's business card. Okay. 415-243-4442. Can I just go up here for... There we go. I'll use my phone. Enter phone number, please. There we go. Dial.
This is a private number.
Yes. A feeble pun. Let's go with the feeble pun. That sounds fun.
Perfect. I'm a private detective.
And you're looking for a lead? Right.
Try to get her curious.
Well, that is what I do for a living. But I think I've got a little something you'd be interested in.
Is that so? What is this little something?
Someone else mentioned Hotel Dusk actually back. Yeah, I might want to try that one at some point if it's similar to this. I really like the 3D environments paired with other sort of gameplay elements. I think that's a really cool way of doing things. So yeah, any other games like that, I am down for.
I've got a note that might be from the Black Arrow Killer.
Okay, let's meet. I can tell you whether it's the real thing or not.
Where should we meet? I prefer a place with good ambiance, but not too pricey.
I hope you don't mind, but I've been tracing your call. I know the area, and if it's okay with you, we'll meet at the Brew and Stew in 15 minutes. By the way, what did you say your name was?
Tex Murphy. That's T-E-X.
I got it.
She's sassy. All right, well. She seems like she does not make time for fools. I will pilot my way over on my roller skates.
Well, I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Nah, just a fight with my editor. Can't even remember what we argued about.
Well, don't worry, because I'm not here to start a fight.
Truth is, I piss people off, usually the wrong people.
Well, at least we got that in common.
Good. Now, you said you had a note?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
I got it from a client.
Your client's in danger, Murphy. How much do you know about the Black Arrow Killer?
Killed a few people in the Southwest a couple of years ago, and then a girl around here got killed recently.
You know, Malden might know more than he's letting on. Then again, he might not. Of course, if he did, I doubt he'd tell you. He's not that stupid.
I'm not so sure about that. Look, why don't you fill me in on a few details, and then I can be certain.
It's a long story.
Come on over to the booth and humor me.
You're slightly above average, aren't you?
Yeah, and many things.
Well, we'll just have to cut you down to size, won't we? When the first bodies turned up in Arizona in the summer of '41, the local police tried to keep the story off the wires. They didn't want the bad publicity. It wasn't until March of '42, when 3 other victims were found, that the story really broke big. Turned out the killer in all 5 cases had the same M.O. He sent notes to his victims before murdering them. I had a chance to see one of those notes. It was exactly like this one.
Had the black arrow, all that?
Right, and the block lettering, same words, everything. You probably know cases like this can spawn copycat murders. For that reason, the police didn't release copies of the notes to the media.
Well, so they could differentiate between the copycat killer and the real killer.
Exactly. Anyway, the Black Arrow Killer racked up 2 more victims in Nevada before the police finally caught up with him. At that point, the FBI moved in and media coverage evaporated. The name of the guy they arrested was Leroy Kettler. The night they booked him, he hung himself in his cell with a shoelace. Funny thing is, he was wearing cowboy boots.
Now that's a little hard to explain.
After things cooled off, I went down there and interviewed a few people, including an inmate who told me that 2 men in suits went to Kettler's cell the night before he hung himself. I'm pretty sure they were NSA.
NSA? What would the National Surveillance Agency be doing messing around with a serial killing case? More than that, why would they kill Kettler?
Maybe he was a fall guy. Or maybe Kettler really was the serial killer and the feds just didn't want the case resolved. Regardless, there was a cover-up.
Mac Malden said there was another case around here. How does that tie in?
It doesn't. The girl was a grad student at San Francisco Tech. There was no indication that she was receiving threatening notes, and there was nothing out of the ordinary before she was murdered. Oddly enough, the police found a note in her room. At that point, the feds moved in and took over.
That girl, what was her name?
Collins. Sandra Collins.
Oh.
You know something I ought to know?
I'm not sure.
Now, there's no chance that you can give me the name of your client?
You know I can't do that. But I'll tell you what. If I find out who's stalking my client, you're gonna get a scoop out of this.
That's a fair deal. By the way, have you heard of a place called Autotech?
Don't think so.
Might be worth checking into.
Okay.
Oh, and Murphy, one more thing. When I was following this story in Nevada, I met a guy just like you, a PI. He asked a lot of questions, too. A week later, he had a tag on his toe. Suicide, I think.
How delightful.
Brunel certainly gave me a lot to think about. What's the common denominator between Fitzpatrick, Malloy, Kettler, and this young woman, Sandra Collins? Too few details, too many implications. The bottom line is, whoever sent the note to Emily's for real, and she's in danger. Brunel mentioned a place called Autotech. Maybe that's a place to start.
I don't know if it's a threat as much as it's a, Oh, hello.
Somebody just jumped off the water tower on the roof of Rusty's funhouse. Dressed all in black. Maybe Emily wasn't just imagining that someone was watching her.
Okay. A ninja. Can we get up there is the question. I mean, I can't get into here.
Rusty's front door is sealed off with a cop lock. There's no way I can get in without unlocking it.
Can I use this?
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay. I'd have to find a way up. I don't know. I mean, presumably it would be through here, so maybe I need to picklock my way in.
It's all locked up. This antenna isn't busted. I might be able to extend it. There we go.
Okay. I have an extended antenna. Is that useful for anything? Can that be used to lockpick a door?
Well, that won't work.
No. No, not at all. Hmm. Do I definitely not have anything? The dagger? Could I use the dagger?
That doesn't...
No. Oh, the jackknife, perhaps.
My knife used to have all the cool attachments. Now everything's busted off except the pliers and the standard screwdriver head.
I could do something.
Well, that won't work.
Okay. What did he say about it again?
Rusty's front door is sealed off with a...
Unlocking it. Well, maybe I can see McMolton about it? I don't know.
Did you find out anything else about that note you brought in here?
Some, but I'll give you the details later when I got some extra time. I came by to get some more information from you.
Okay.
We wanted to search the entire premises, but it took us forever to find a way up to the roof. Turns out there's a secret room with a ladder and a trap door.
Okay. There's a secret room. Cool.
No can do, Murphy. We've had the NSA push us out of the way a couple of times. When they say jump, we start jumping and don't stop until they say so.
Well, he's given me something to think about, I guess. But I do need to get into this. I mean, I don't... Was the lock an option there? I don't know if it was. He had an option about the roof. Not the lock. Unless I completely missed it. Let's just go back real quick.
If you get a lead on the black...
Ask about. Warehouse. No, I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be an option. There's an option for the roof, which is the weird thing. But how do I get through a cop lock? May see if I can... Can I get a hint? Okay. Finding way onto the roof of Rusty's Funhouse. Okay, maybe I just need to find a... Okay. Find something that gives us a little hidden thing. Well, wouldn't it be inside is the question.
Rusty the Clown used to own this place, then he mysteriously... Looks like the cops put one of their computerized locks on the door.
Maybe I can ask him about it now. Because they got points for looking at it.
Did you find out?
Some, but I'll give you the...
Ah! Okay, there we go.
Rusty's remains in there thanks to your tip. Sure was good to close a case on a damn clown. I'm not sure who owns the place now, but...
I had to look at the lock and then I could ask him about it. Fair enough.
Sure. After the tip you gave me, I suppose the least I can do is loan you the key.
Great. There we go. Yeah, thing is, he comments on the lock when you try to open the door. You'd think that would be enough, but not quite sometimes.
Well, Mac gave me the key to open the cop lock, but he didn't tell me how to deactivate it. Oh well. I'll just have to figure it out. The 4 nodes on the left have to link up with the 4 nodes on the right. The connections can't intersect or the cop lock resets.
Okay. How do we... How does this work? What are we talking about here? Ah, okay. Right. That can't go like that. Okay. Well, that wouldn't make any sense either, would it? Because I'm not choosing where it's going. I don't think I'm choosing any of this. See, when I do this, it automatically does a specific path. And obviously, this blocks off the whole thing. Oh, wait a minute. That goes through. That went through in some way, and I don't understand how that works. Does this work? Oh, okay. You can cross but not share a line. So if I were to go like that, that doesn't quite work. I think you just kind of, you got to keep track of it, how exactly it draws the line from each one, right? Nah. I think that one seems promising. I don't know why this looks right to me. We try putting the red one in a different slot. No. See, this works. Never mind, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think that is the right place. Okay, you know what? Let's just try doing this. And then we'll see if the green can go anywhere. Actually, yeah. So green. Okay. If we go like that, can I skip it? It has to go through the animation every time. Okay. I don't think this is the right path for this one, but we can at least eliminate it. If we go to this. Okay, see, that works. But oh my god. Did I get it? Okay, you got it. Sure. I remember this place. Ah, yes. Einstein was an alien. So was Rusty. Well, what we need to do is find a way to the roof. Ah. Ooh, I went right through that tape. I'm gonna get up high somewhere, I think. It was like a hidden switch or something, right? Is that what they said? What's that? Well, now I'm looking at the floor. I don't know how to look up again. Actually, considering the time, I probably should close things off here. But this has been... Can I put it in this one? Okay, maybe I just do increment file and save. End of stream 1. All right, I think that's probably... Yeah, cool. It hasn't actually put the comment on there, but we have done our first session of the Pandora Directive, and I'm intrigued by the mystery. I'm very, very curious to see where this is going to go. Very nice to catch up with these characters and getting into this this universe some more. Really good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Who is still live? Is Weird still live? I may raid him if so. My hair is crazy today. What's going on? Apparently he's still streaming food and drink. I don't know if that's true. All right, well, I am going to give him a raid. He's doing some Cult of the Lamb, actually. So we will send a raid over to it, and I'll see you guys soon. Probably later.
No.
I'll see you guys soon for some more Tex Murphy. Thank you for the no there, by the way. Always good timing on that. Yeah, jump in the raid, everybody. Say hi to Weird as he does some Cult of the Lamb in with crowd control. That's it. That's what I was wanting to say. I'll see you later. Take care, y'all, and have a good one. Bye-bye.